My name is Jess.
Amara.
Finn.
And I'm the president of the Marine Watch Society.
Second year Marine and Natural History Photography student.
Marine conservationist, shark nerd.
And the Marine Watch Society is mainly
a group of students who all have share the same interest in conserving marine life.
And monitoring of Cornish marine animals.
And we've focused more on smaller events that are more accessible to people, so like rock pooling, shore watches, and working with other groups like Sequest Southwest and Falmouth Marine Conservation. We run training courses with Marine Life, who
is a UK and Europe-based organisation that tracks and monitors the marine megafauna sightings sort of around the UK and over towards like Western and Northwestern Europe sort of areas.
Have a course that gives you a qualification in identification of marine mammals and seabirds, and goes through all the specifics of how to identify all these species when you're far away, or using binoculars, and to look out for not only their characteristics but also, for example, for birds, like how they fly, that kind of thing as well. For dolphins and whales specifically, you usually look for the dorsal fin and like the way they go.
And it was fascinating to see how many species there are and how similar they all are to each other, but also how important they all are as individuals to the local ecosystems.
Cornwall's filled with loads and loads of different types of awesome marine life.
So lots of things we see on boat trips are
common dolphins, harbour porpoises,
sometimes bottlenose dolphins. We get plenty of grey seals,
a lot of different seabirds,
minke whales, and puffins is like one of my favourite animals of all time.
Yeah, loads of stuff really. It's slightly temperate, colder waters, so you get a lot of different varied animals, from blue sharks to common seals and that sort of thing.
We've run quite a lot of boat trips with AK Wildlife Cruises out of Falmouth Bay. We've run a lot of shore watches, including the big shore watch that was a first for this year, that we had groups of people posted in different locations around Cornwall. All watching out at sea and collecting data at the same time. That was really exciting. Hope we can run that again sometime. We collect data to give people the experience of collecting data, but if we do get data in a way that's like robust, and kind of reformat it and be sent to Marine Life. The specific data we collect when we're doing shore watches, we'll usually have the site, the date and time, the species or a general group, the number of animals or individuals spotted, if possible also what life stage, so if they're an adult or a juvenile. That's fairly easier for seals. Other species is not as easy. Note down if any photos have been taken and by who, so we can then look at them later to check. And then for boat trips, that's slightly different. We have one that has all the environmental data, so date and time, but also the location, longitude and latitude, wind speed, the sea state, so how choppy the waves are, cloud cover as well, how sunny it is, and then on top of that, any sightings of animals feeding, or if they're jumping out the water, if they're dolphins.
Marine Watch is important for the marine environment because it's getting young people involved.
Can be directly useful for informing conservation through charities like Marine Life that work towards that kind of thing.
Which obviously is very important, because if you don't have the next generation joining, then the people who are currently doing it, they're going to like stop doing it or go away.
So it is kind of band together to become the next generation of people who are going to care about marine conservation, which is becoming more and more of a pressing issue.
But also indirectly, even just getting people engaged with marine wildlife, and it means that people are more likely to engage with the conservation efforts.
And also, it just like inspires a lot of people.
I definitely recommend Marine Watch to any student on campus who just wants
to learn about marine life, especially locally. That it's a fantastic opportunity to actually get out there locally, have a change of scene, even if the local marine environment is a lot more diverse and has a lot more species in it than I knew about, and how hungry I am for more knowledge on the local marine life.
And practice your animal ID, which is definitely needed.
And I'm really proud to be a member of the society.